On behalf of Deutsche Bank, I'm delighted to introduce the third We in Social Tech demo event. This month, the ambitious female-led social tech ventures on the programme have completed their 6-month business accelerator, funded by Deutsche Bank's CSR Made for Good social enterprise programme and delivered in partnership with enterprise agency NWES. We in Social Tech aims to address the gender imbalance in the tech industry by accelerating 80 female-led social tech ventures through 4 6-month cohorts of 20 businesses. All participants are passionate about making a positive impact in society through technology. Across the programme, more than 5,000 hours of industry support will be provided, including each entrepreneur being matched with a Deutsche Bank employee mentor who will act as a trusted advisor to help reach business ambitions. The businesses in the third cohort have adapted incredibly well to the current climate, shifting weekly workshops to online and keeping in touch with mentors through various digital platforms. Despite the challenges, drive and determination hasn't faded for any of these founders. I look forward to hearing the achievements of each business from the past 6 months and wish them all the very best for the next steps.
Hello, I'm Ghislaine Boddington, the spokesperson for We in Social Tech. I'm very honoured today to be here to introduce the demo day outputs of Cohort 3 of this accelerator. These introductions from 15 of the cohort are even more outstanding given the extremely complex period of time that this cohort has encountered. 1 month into the programme, this cohort had to go into lockdown, as did all of us working on it, managers, mentors and trainers. As we know, this terrible global pandemic has hit everybody's lives. For us all as individuals, this has been and still is a deeply unsettling time, and one cannot even judge how difficult this has been within every household we share. We need no reminder, I am sure, of the consequences that have hit us all in disparate ways, economic, physical and mental. The fallout in our family and social lives has been intense, and our work lives have had huge unforeseen disruptions. This has been particularly unsettling if, like Cohort 3 here, you are starting up, or midway through setting up, or expanding a new business, and even more so, I feel, if you're a social entrepreneur using innovative models of business and new technology platforms. For women too, this pandemic has created an unfair reversal of progression in our work lives, placing women back into providing care at home. There are clear indications in the big data coming through that there will be a high percentage of losses for jobs for women, higher than for men, and warnings of an immediate widening of the gender pay gap. This could set women's economic progress back half a century, and we know it has already taken many decades to get to the 2019 position. Sadly, this cohort were denied by lockdown the physical meeting space, the place to work, the hot desks, and the essential networking that takes place there. Yet here you will see what magnificent turnarounds women entrepreneurs can achieve. We cannot but commend the inspirational ways these creative business founders have found to network together still, to pivot their ideas, to extend and solidify their businesses, and with their social needs solutions genuinely and deeply embedded into their missions. And it is clear that these social impact aims are even more essential today, as we move into the new unknown future with even greater requirements to engage and deal with some of the huge societal issues, many finally and rightfully highlighted by this pandemic. So on to the sharing. It's exciting to show you these excellent companies, and please do connect with us and follow up with us on these, and help us to create onwards opportunities for advancement of these female-led social tech companies forward. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming today. My name is Deborah Harris and today I'd like to talk to you about the Confidence Bank. This is an idea that I love because, as you know, confident people tend to work towards their goals, they set their plans in place, and if they have financial plans and work on them regularly, they'll often achieve greater financial wellness. How else do I know? Well, I'm a chartered accountant and these are some of the boards on which I have served. In addition, I launched Lean in UK, which is a network of over 3,000 women that we built from scratch. And recently I launched the Confidence Vault, my business, where we're working with women, and the Confidence Bank is the next step in that journey to support our community. So I'd like to introduce you to Melissa. She's 28, she's about to be married, and she and her fiance are both professionals. They'd love to do more about investing, but they don't have a regular savings habit. And sometimes they're tight for cash because they don't have what everybody needs, which is an emergency fund. I'm currently focusing all of the energies of my business right now and all of our effort in developing one product, which is to help women in the community build and invest in an emergency fund. We do have other projects that we'd like to think about in the future, but we want to get this one right and out the door first. There are lots of products out there that help you with financial savings and financial literacy, but we want to make it easy for women. So we would like them to set their goal, how much they need to live on, which is usually 1 month's expenses. And then by looking at their income and their spending, we take any of the spare change and money left over towards an emergency fund. They also get peer-to-peer advice and community tools to keep them on track and motivated. I know there's a market for this because with 9.9 million women in the UK aged between 22 and 50, if we were to get 10% of that population, that's 990,000 women. And for a modest fee each month, we would easily make just under 12 million a year. So what's our ask? It's quite simple, really. We need money to complete our in-depth primary research and develop the platform. We have a development team ready and in place, and also resources to help us with the marketing to our community. I have some great mentors. There are their details. I'm more than happy for you to look them up on LinkedIn. And as I said before, we're not starting from cold. We've got the Confidence Vault community, which is 2,000 women. And when we surveyed them, 25% of them said they'd be ready to come on board. So once again, my name is Deborah Harris, and I'm really excited to answer your questions in the Q&A session. Thank you so much.
My name is Angie Madara, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Growd. Through our mobile app, we help young learners under the age of 14 to use learning experiences outside of the classroom, such as music and sports, in order to improve performance inside of the classroom. To give you an example, we helped Howie here, a 7-year-old boy struggling with maths. We used his love of sports and music and matched him with violin and football classes, which improved his visuospatial short-term memory performance, in addition to improving his gross and fine motor performance. Our team. Our senior leadership team is made up of ex-founders, having previously founded Core3, Elimu, mHealth Kenya, and Soko Freshi, and having worked for multinationals such as Google, Safaricom, and Vodafone, all share the same passion of improving how more than 2 billion children around the world die. The problem. Did you know that 60% of children do not achieve minimum educational proficiency, and that cases of mental health problems among children has grown by nearly 60% in the last year? We are tackling both problems by using what children all over the world love doing: play, competition. And like our competition, who only offer a directory of children's activities, we go a step further by linking these activities to learning outcomes while improving mental wellness. We're also a company that does good. 15% of our profits go towards developing free educational content for children in hard-to-reach places and disadvantaged communities. Our biggest advantage, however, has come with the developments brought about by the global pandemic. Growd has seen a massive opportunity to move beyond Kenya and go international, starting with the UK, where we have already started laying groundwork for expansion. Our revenue model. We offer a freemium and premium subscription model where parents pay annually or monthly on the premium subscriptions. We also take a 7% commission from the providers on every booking made. Traction. Since our soft launch in April, we have acquired over 1,000 customers, grown our provider base to over 400, and processed nearly 8,000 messages in our hub. We are addressing a possible market size of 5 million in Kenya and an additional 20 million in the UK. Our ask. We are raising £150,000 to go towards reaching scale, product development, and content development. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to carrying on this conversation with you. My name is Angie Madara, and I'm from Grode.
Our world's changing quickly. This digital revolution is affecting how we live, work, vote, and socialize. Those who succeed will dramatically shape society and humanity. I want to create a world where nobody is left behind. I'm Olivia Festy, founder of iCreate.Digital, a social enterprise which digitally empowers young people using immersive tech such as virtual and augmented reality. I have a PhD in biophysics with 15 years of developing technologies, business, and education with top London universities. In 6 months, I've won funding from Unlimited, Lloyds Bank, and the Tycheside project. So what do I mean by empower? Well, I have 2 young kids, so you can imagine how much time they spend online. They are digital natives, but also vulnerable, obsessive tech consumers, unaware of who's accessing their data. Digital empowerment means giving everybody the chance to shape their relationship with tech, creating a better world for themselves and others. At Nesta Charity, I was aware of the problems schools face with lack of resources and expertise. Young people believe computing to be boring and about coding. Our digital workforce is struggling with a lack of diversity, with only 4% ethnic minorities, 3% women, and the percentage gets even smaller with disabled or queer communities. This pandemic has highlighted the digital divide contrast between rich and poor in ability to access work, food, education. Digital exclusion means being silenced. Using pure learning and play, young people will gain skills needed to meet the industry digital skills gap. We make tech accessible and prepare young people mentally and emotionally for their future. We offer an 8-week training to give 16 to 25-year-olds knowledge to create immersive experiences and take the next step in their career. Working with experts in a hackathon to create tech for good and solutions for the world's most important issues. They gain a better understanding of the issues they face in ethics, privacy, and bias. iCreate.Digital is unique in what we offer and have the potential to benefit the 7 million young people in the UK. The team is supported by digital champions from video gaming, consultancy, and Improbable, one of the biggest UK immersive tech companies. Our recent showcase introducing kids to VR cardboard and 3D printing showed more than 90 participants were interested in learning digital skills, compared with 5% in schools. We're looking for partners to support the program so that the training is free at delivery. For less than a recruiter's fee, a company can support a workshop, creating a pipeline of talent and build relationship with employees of the future. If you believe we can create a better world together, I would love to hear from you. My name's Olivia Festy, and I'm from iCreate.Digital.
Hi, my name's Foong, and I'm the founder of Matchable. Did you know that there was an accelerating volunteering trend? Over 300 million hours are already committed by companies to employee volunteering every year. In fact, demand for volunteering brokerages is currently outstripping supply, with over 50% of UK companies preferring to use brokers to identify volunteering opportunities and community partners. COVID has actually accelerated this trend. 750,000 people volunteered for the NHS within 3 days. But it's also highlighted that there is no decent, efficient, and affordable solution, as only 100,000 of those people actually got matched. We believe that Matchable is the answer, a digital matching platform where companies can give employees access to unique and innovative skilled volunteering opportunities at impact organisations. We've basically digitized the brokerage model, so it's quicker and more efficient, cheaper, scalable, and with better and more tailored matching. Our aim is to go global, but we're starting in the UK where we know the market and aiming to get to a 6% market share in our first 5 years. Our business model operates on a sliding scale so that it's affordable for everyone. We believe we have a number of competitive advantages. We're the first to market, the only B2B tech platform specialising in skilled volunteering. We are backed by 8 of the UK's largest charities, including the British Red Cross, the RSPCA and WaterAid. We also have exclusive contracts already agreed with corporate partners for up to 2 years. These include PwC, Software and Paul Hastings. We have a scalable model that is easy to use and high margin with a personal touch. I spent 13 years as a director in M&A at PwC and have built a team of 4 with experience across corporate, non-profit and startups, including Keep Cup and Patch Plant. Our advisory board includes the co-founder of Startup Bootcamp and Rate-Making Innovation, and the co-founder of Sift, a staff matching platform that was bought out after 3 years by Indeed, the world's #1 job site. We're currently raising funding to continue to build and scale our tech and grow the team. And we're also running pilots with MasterCard and RBS, and would love to speak to you if you know any other companies that might be interested in trying us out. I've been Foong from Matchable. Thank you for your time, and I'd love to chat.
Hi, my name is Mirona Agachi, and I founded myCareer to help young adults launch remarkable careers by digitizing career coaching. Let's think of a recent graduate. Let's call her Maya. She's proud to have just graduated from university, but unfortunately her achievement is overshadowed by the fact that she still doesn't have a job lined up. So that's where we step in, by helping her identify the right opportunities, understand what employers want, market her skills, and nail the interview process. Maya embarks on a career e-learning experience like no other. Now that I've told you our product vision, let me tell you about our progress. We are building towards this end-to-end digital career coaching experience for Maya and millions other university students, recent graduates, and young professionals. So after years of research and months of testing, we are currently launching with our interactive CV solution, a key module in our career e-learning experience. Feedback so far has been very positive, such as Joe's, who says that the training environment I have created through myCareer is something he believes coaches and trainers around the world need to take note of, as it is both fun and motivating and delivers amazing results fast. This is because, unlike e-learning platforms such as Ebintegro, LinkedIn Learning, or Udemy, our students only gain access to material tailored to their needs. They also don't watch videos or read PDFs for hours. Instead, they keep engaged through actionable steps, step-by-step tutorials, and interactive games and quizzes. In other words, we deliver a digital career coaching experience that, unlike in-person coaching, is both scalable and affordable. We have started exploring partnerships with student societies, career services, and alumni organizations to reach people like Maya. And we're not stopping there. We also are going to pursue direct sales through social media marketing. We are still testing our ideal business model and pricing point while we get more usage data and feedback. Today, I would appreciate your help if you have expertise in business development and more specifically negotiating partnerships with organizations, or experience in mentoring young adults and university students, or even if you have a network that includes contacts with higher education, employability, or recruitment. Again, my name is Mirona Agachi, my company is myCareer, and we are on a mission to boost the employability of young adults. Thank you for your attention. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Hi, my name is Garland and I'm the founder of Cohort. Now, Cohort is a service which supports forward-thinking companies in improving their levels of retention and engagement of their younger employees. Now, companies invest significant amounts in the retaining and training of their younger staff, and yet they're still witnessing increasing turnover. In 2025, Gen Y, otherwise known as millennials, and Gen Z, which is the generation after millennials, are going to make up 75% of the workforce. And yet they're still the least engaged and they're the most likely to switch jobs. Now, this increasing and general life and career dissatisfaction, which is fueling this turnover, has become what's known as having a quarter-life crisis. So today I'm not here for investment because we're already beginning to start delivering our service. What I'm here to do is make meaningful introductions to the right kinds of organisations in order to collaborate with. So just a little bit of background, I started Course Life 3 years ago when I trained to be a coach, to specialise specifically in helping those in their 20s navigate this crisis. I've had the absolute privilege to coach and train hundreds of young adults, and my work has been featured in Forbes, The Independent, The Guardian, and also on the BBC. Now, one of the most interesting things about these generations that I've noticed is that they have a really unique set of values and challenges that are often misunderstood and overlooked. Now, interestingly, in the last year, I've increasingly been reached out to by companies who want to better understand these challenges and values so that they can create the best possible cultures in order to retain their top talent. Now, the challenges that often these companies face is having the time and the resource to implement the right kind of services that will do this. Now, of course, this is all true before the onset of coronavirus. I did a survey at the peak of the pandemic of about 200 young adults between the ages of 18 and 34 about how COVID had impacted the way that they think about their jobs. And nearly half of them said that they were questioning their current roles. So, with huge changes in the workplace and with a rise in mental health challenges, it is absolutely essential that employers do more to satisfy, engage and retain their best staff. So what do? We see ourselves as the bridge between employers and their core-to-life employees. We help organisations diagnose the challenges being faced and create and design a specific and unique programme of support that will help them address those challenges. Now, our programmes are a blend of one-to-one coaching, group training and leadership training for those who are looking after their core-to-lifers. Now, we only began offering this programme about 3 months ago, and already we have been approached to create two proposals for some highly reputable and recognisable companies in the professional services sector. Now, our vision is to integrate tech in the medium term to digitalise the training and the diagnostic process. So just to reiterate, today I'm looking to make some connections with companies who employ these generations, who want to do the best for them and get the best from them. So just again, my name's Chloe and I am the founder of Core-to-Life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kerry Linley and I'm the founder of Rubitek. Rubitek is a software company and we've developed a platform that improves qualification achievement rates for apprentices. Do you know how many apprentices don't complete their training? In England alone, it's around 35% of all starts, and this year that figure will increase dramatically as a result of the impact of COVID-19. Based on the 2017-18 achievement rates, non-completing apprentices will suffer a lifetime income loss of £36.7 billion. Black and minority ethnic, those with low academic achievement, and the poorest in society are most at risk of non-completion. Our software platform transforms the learning journey for everyone involved. It better engages tutors, apprentices, and their employers in a single collaborative space to improve retention, completion, and progression outcomes. There are 7.5 million apprentices in 50 countries worldwide, many with similar or worse fail rates. In response to COVID-19, UK government has announced an apprenticeship guarantee for all 16 to 24-year-olds, with other countries expected to follow suit. This is a growth market. Rubitek generates monthly recurring revenues from software license sales to UK training providers. We also sell client-branded platforms, hosting, and consultancy. I've been improving apprenticeships for more than a decade and know that supported apprentices are 3 times more likely to complete. My last business achieved an 85% completion rate against a 57% industry average and features as a best practice case study in the government's Commission on Apprenticeships. Rubitek is looking for equity investment of £350,000 to deliver planned software enhancements, scale hosting and security, and build a strong sales team before launching in America, Canada, and Australia in 2022. Rubitek already has SEIS Advanced Assurance. Thank you for your attention. My name is Kerry Linley and my business is Rubitek.
There's a reason why everyone's talking about yoga and mindfulness. Who doesn't want their dose of Zen today? But it's also an $80 billion industry, a huge industry with huge gaps, and I speak from an experience of over a decade. We at Breathe Happy are tackling big 3: convenience, connection, and authenticity. The first was online adoption, and that's where we started 5 months ago. But what we anticipated to take 3 years has actually happened in 3 months. Number of searches for online yoga classes in the last 3 months in the UK went up by 1,850% and worldwide by 1,650%. But here's the thing, when was the last time you drove somewhere new without GPS? So when you do not let your car be driven without a guide, why will you let your mind and body be? We are confident that the future doesn't belong to YouTube's one-way classes only. We offer live, guided classes with an authentic teacher to correct you and a community to make you feel accountable. It's the whole experience, not just a catalog from Shopify, but complete with laughter and community, the things that make us human. With authentic teachers from the home and heart of yoga, India. These are the gurus that actually train the teachers who come to US and UK. We've built a tech platform that works on 3 pillars of move, breathe, and connect. And we're taking it a notch up. We aim to work now with computer vision and body tracking technology to bring posture correction. We're a team of 2 founders, myself Shiti and my co-founder Radhika, and we left our well-paying international careers at our peak to do this. And it gives me great pleasure to share that what started as a small WhatsApp group has now grown to 100 plus users, a community of 1,000 plus people, and repeats of 74% this month. Our MVP has already started generating recurring revenue. In addition to being social tech, we are also backed by Bethnal Green Ventures and endorsed by MedCity. On International Day of Yoga last weekend, our event in UK invited 900 plus registrations, and in India another event was viewed on social over 60,000 times. We collaborated with none other than United Nations and Government of India. We know we are punching well beyond our weight, but boy, are we ready. We are now looking for partners to help scale our impact. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Hannah, and with Krishani and Matt, we are building Curo to support the 5 million people in the UK who are juggling work and caring for a loved one. I'm sure you believe that supporting carers is important, but you might not think it's relevant to you. There are only 4 types of people in this world: those who have been carers, those who are currently carers, those who will be carers, and those who need carers. Over 3/4 of the 7 million carers in the UK are also in paid employment. Carers face a higher rate of mental ill health, stress, and burnout compared to the regular population. Due to the pressures of juggling both work and care, 1 in 5 carers, which is 600 people a day, end up leaving paid employment to care full-time.
Whilst it's clear that it's detrimental to the carers themselves when they leave work, it is also detrimental to employers. Employers lose talent and experience, and it can cost 100 to 150% of someone's annual salary to rehire and retrain a replacement. The opportunity for Curo is that only 10% of businesses currently support their employees who also care for loved ones. With this in mind, we've developed our product, which is a concierge service that provides carers instant access to information from a community of specialists. Carers can chat with doctors, mental health practitioners, and financial and legal advisors, and ask them questions like, what does power of attorney mean to them, or whether the behavior of the person they're caring for is something they should be concerned about or not. Our business model is to sell this service to employers as an employee well-being product.
We are a team of 3 co-founders and have diverse and complementary skill sets, as well as myself, who has lived experience of being a carer. We have also previously worked together consulting for the NHS in relation to better community care, where we saw the lack of support for carers. We are currently prototyping our product with a view to developing and testing our MVP and launching version 1 of our product by the end of 2020. Our vision is to build a portfolio of products and services to provide holistic, direct support to carers in the workplace. Today, we are looking for £100,000 in funding to help grow our venture and introductions to employers to pilot with. My name is Krishani, and along with Hannah and Matt, we are Curo, and we look forward to your questions.
For listening. We are Mothertree,
and we are happy to answer your questions.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah Witten, founder of the Hormone Diaries, where we have a captive audience of women and men who care about breaking the stigma and raising awareness around menstrual and reproductive health, which for many is still a source of pain, uncertainty, and shame. We're ready to scale our community and impact, but I'm not asking for any money. So before I tell you more about the Hormone Diaries, let me tell you a little about myself. I'm an online sex educator and author, and I run a profitable business through advertising from my work as an influencer. I've built a large and engaged community online of over 600,000 people. So where does the Hormone Diaries come into this? I started the Hormone Diaries in 2016 as a video series documenting my personal experience coming off the pill. The series has over 4.5 million views, and in 2019 it became a traditionally published book all about periods and contraception, and included crowdsourced stories from our community. The book has sold over 5,000 copies, and last month we launched our new website where people could submit more of their stories, and we've already had over 150 submissions. We've come a long way, but there is a lot more work to do. Periods are still taboo, and there is a general silence and lack of funding in menstrual and reproductive health, which means people are suffering in their mental health, physical pain, feelings of isolation, and body shame. This is why the Hormone Diaries is so vital. We provide a support network and a trusted peer-to-peer education environment. The website is free to access, so how are we making money? We're currently focusing on developing period starter packs and subscription boxes of reusable and sustainable menstrual and lifestyle products. This is a great opportunity for companies with similar values to partner with us and get their products in front of new and highly responsive customers. Like I said, I'm not looking for any investment right now, but this is what I am looking for. Information and introductions to sustainable and ethical product development, supply chains and distributors, and people or partners with similar values who want to work with our community. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Hannah Witten, founder of the Hormone Diaries, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions.
Hello, my name is Svetlana and I'm the founder of Kinder Gifts. We're an online invitation platform which helps people to celebrate and donate. Ever since my son was 3 years old, I was overwhelmed by the amount of presents we receive. You set up a party, you invite 20 kids, they each bring a gift. All beautifully wrapped, but I always felt it's not good for my children to receive so many things they don't need, when there are 4 million kids who live in poverty. Across the UK, we spend 1 billion on party gifts that don't bring lasting joy to our children and end up being wasted. But what if we could change the way we celebrate to help others and the environment? That's what we do. Our platform allows people to send online invitations with gift and charity details, so it's super easy for the guests to contribute money when they RSVP. The child gets a dream gift and the rest goes to charity, so gifts can be shared rather than wasted. What we do is unique. Invitation platforms don't do fundraising. Fundraising platforms don't do event management. We do it all in one go. Easy RSVPs, gifting and giving. But Kinder Gifts is also applicable to adult celebrations, weddings, office parties, milestone birthdays, and this is a £6 billion gifting market. We make money by taking 5% of the total funds raised. Since launch, we've helped more than 3,000 users raise over £100,000 for good causes, and this is just from the kids' birthday parties. We've grown organically by seeding the platform with parents and schools. We've got more than 30 charity partners. Our conversion rate is 2 to 3 guests per party become a host in turn, which has potential for viral growth. Our team has a wealth of experience from Tesco.com, Diageo and the creative industries. To date, we've raised £200,000 worth of investment to bring Kinder Gifts to this stage, and we're looking for another 200k to build new revenues from adult celebrations and premium invitations. Help us raise awareness for our mission and choose Kinder Gifts next time you celebrate. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sally Giblin, one of the co-founders of Pure Bundle. If you've ever gone clothes shopping for your child, I'm sure you found that it takes a whole lot of time to find all the bits and pieces you need for them every time they grow. When I first became a parent, I soon realised that my tiny baby was going to need a whole lot of clothes. Babies can grow 7 sizes in just 2 years. There's another issue. Fashion production and consumption is spiralling out of control. There's now enough clothes on the planet to clothe 6 generations. As professionals coming from fashion and sustainability, my co-founder and I saw a huge opportunity. Secondhand is stealing market share from traditional retail. It's projected that resale will comprise 13% of wardrobes by 2028 and 33% by 2033. Within 5 years, Pure Bundle aims to capture US $110 million of the pre-loved children's clothing market in Europe. Imagine if you could get a beautifully styled collection of clothes each time your child grows. All the items they need at that age that perfectly mix and match. Amazing brands in pristine pre-loved condition for a fraction of the price of new. At the moment, we're acquiring customers organically through a mix of social media, collaborations, and word of mouth. Customers are loving this concept, with a growing community of almost 3,000 people and a 5 out of 5 rating on FIFO. Our business model works like this. We sell capsules of clothes and we purchase items from individuals on consignment. We also offer our customers the opportunity to return capsules back to us for payment, making things circular. Pure Bundle is better than pre-loved options today, as we offer something that parents can really trust with our style collections. We have a strict 10-point inspection process so they can have true confidence in our offering. My co-founder